Back a year ago when Janice and I came and first candidated here, and can you believe it? It's been a year. Wow. On our way back home to California, I said to Janice, this is one of the most spiritually gifted churches I have ever come across. These guys are sharp and dedicated and talented. Everybody pat yourself on the back right now because I'm talking about you. But so much of that energy and that talent that I was seeing was spent in being a mobile church. Remember that old commercial a couple years ago, the weightlifter who was kind of dim and he said, I pick things up, I put things down. That was us. You know, being a mobile church, setting up and tearing down each week. But also what stood out to me is that a lot of your energy and your talent was untapped because of the way the church operated. You know, power concentrated in the hands of a few and not a lot of back and forth communication going on like we're having this last week and this week. And little training and not a lot of listening and little unleashing of your gifts. Not a few of you were essentially spectators. Not much was asked of you. Set up chairs, go to a life group, pick things up, put things down. That's what it means to be a follower of Christ. Well, no, it's more than that. And I said to Janice, if God opens that door and we go back, we're going to help Bridgeway relaunch. We're going to build on the good things that are here, and we are going to get these incredible people unleashed for ministry because, my friends, that's where the joy of serving Jesus is found. Not in serving the vision of a few, but in serving God together, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, celebrating all the gifts and callings and talent that's here in this room and watching from home right now. It's a little messier this way, but it's a lot more fun. You are more than you've become, if you remember my very first sermon here from the Lion King. And I believe that there are future ministries. I believe that there are future ministries that are right now in this room that are yet to be born. Some are obvious. In the not-so-distant future, do you know that Bridgeway is going to have one of the most dynamic family life ministries and one of the most dynamic youth ministries in Southern Maryland? I believe that. Right now, we're sustained by a few. Thank goodness for dear Ryan and Sarah and Chelsea and David and a few others who have lent a hand along the way. Thank goodness for our godly friends. But you know what? And thank goodness for Carol and Bridge Kids and those that have helped her. Man, give it up for these guys. Right now, give it up. Praise the Lord. How do I know that we're going to have a dynamic family life / youth ministry in short order? Well, hello. We have 237 kids under the age of 10 right now, or something like that. I tried to count them the other day, and at least a dozen more on the way. It's crazy. What are these 237 plus 10 kids going to do in short order? They're going to grow up. That being the case, I just know that God is going to raise up an army of volunteers who will want to be part of discipling the next generation for Jesus Christ and helping their parents do that. So I know that's what's coming around the bend. Future ministries right here. And some of those future ministries are also not so obvious because God has shaped each of you uniquely and so beautifully. And the Lord, because He is so creative, is going to put that unique shape to use if you allow Him to.